What's up guys, it's TV here. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at crowd control. So in this video we're just going to be talking about a few different things. We're going to be talking about how long the perk activates for, we're going to be talking about the extra damage it gives you, and then I'm going to be giving you my opinions on which guns are best to use with crowd control. So I wanted to start this video off by saying how common this perk is. You'll be able to find this perk on basically every gun in the game. That includes primary, secondary, and heavy. Also, this perk is available for several exotic weapons, including Universal Remote, Super Good Advice, Vex Mythoclast, and even Fabian Strategy. And with Fabian Strategy, it's a bonus perk that's already unlocked on the gun. So, crowd control is actually a pretty simple perk. When you kill an enemy, the perk will activate for 3 seconds. And it will reset the timer for each additional kill. And while the perk is active, your gun will be doing extra damage. But you may ask, how much extra damage? Well, let's take a look. So with the perk off, it was doing 309 damage, and with the perk on, it was doing 355. And when you find the difference between the two numbers, it equals 13% extra damage, which is actually a pretty decent gain. Also, I tested this with several different weapons, and every weapon always ended up doing an extra 13 to about 15% extra damage. So that's crowd control in PvE. So let's now jump to crowd control in PvP. So testing crowd control in PvP was definitely a little bit more difficult, but here are my results. A normal body shot does 41 damage, and with crowd control active, that same body shot does 47 damage. And that again is a 13% jump in damage. I did a lot of testing in PvP, and it always came out to be about the same thing with all different guns at all ranges. I would get about 13 to 15% extra damage when the perk is active, so pretty much the same as PvE. But while using crowd control in PvP, you need to remember that you only have 3 seconds of extra damage. That means you need to kill, and then reload sometimes, and then engage another person in 3 seconds. So not a lot of time there, that's why it was so hard to test. But there was one gun that was actually working very well along with the perk, and that was Universal Remote. I think Universal Remote and all shotguns that have crowd control on them, I think they work well because it's so easy to engage and eliminate multiple targets in a short amount of time. So here are my final recommendations for crowd control. If you've got a shotgun with crowd control on it, it's probably good. I would definitely keep that gun. But for guns with small magazines, maybe like hand cannons and pulse rifles, I would probably avoid crowd control on those guns, because this honestly is a really good perk. But that's all I have for crowd control. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, it really helps out my small channel. Thanks for watching guys. It's TV here. Today I'm going to be bringing you my top 5 exotics for PvE activities. It's TV here. Today I'm going to be going in depth with everybody's favorite perk, Firefly.